Good morning, good morning. It's Sunday. I'm here. I'm putting my face covering on. I'm headed out for a walk in the sun. And I have my selfie stick. So I solved the problem of how I'm going to video my walk and be in the right landscape mode without trying to contort my hands like this. So I'm out on my walk. I just came out. I'm not sure where I'm going right now. I haven't decided on a route yet. I think it's going to be kind of a short walk because I don't really feel like going too far today. Actually, I'm feeling like a lazy ass, okay? I'm feeling like a slug. I had to sort of psych myself into going out this morning. And I'm going to do my usual disclaimer that says, good morning, Brett, good morning, Andrea. And I'm going to do my normal disclaimer that says any wheezing, sneezing, sniffling is seasonal allergies/asthma. So it is not COVID, but I'm taking a walk and I'm going to flip the camera for a second, assuming my gloves work. There we go. And this is I'm sure it's very exciting. I mastered the selfie stick, I hope. So I don't have to hold the phone in a weird angle. So right now I'm just walking up I'm surprised, hell. But anyway, so this is not too far from my house. I think I'm gonna walk towards the general direction of Dollar Tree this morning. Whether I actually make it or not is another story. But my goal is maybe a mile. I'm feeling like a wimp today. So I just wanted to get out of the house and stay away from people, and sometimes that's not easy. But yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. I've been lucky. I'm 2 Sundays in a row, and the weather's been good. Hopefully, not everybody else has the same idea. So, good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Lauren. I'm trying to walk, talk, chew gum, and do everything. Well, not chew gum, but I'm not that coordinated. So I'm walking towards the general direction of Dollar Tree, I think. And while I'm heading in this direction, I may actually check on my laundromat to see if that's open, because sooner or later, the laundromat reality is going to rear its ugly head, and I'm going to have to do something about laundry. I was lucky. I got it done fairly early before this all started. So it hasn't really been an issue, but it's going to become one between now and May 15th for sure. But I don't know, the church is playing music. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, if that means there are people in there, which probably shouldn't be. But yes, and there's my laundromat, and yes, it's open. Awesome. Okay, so just so you don't think that I am actually gonna go and do laundry in the laundromat, I'm hoping that they still have drop off and pick up service, and that's what I'll do. And we can hear, hello, good morning, Thomas. So this is all kind of weird, that this is going to be extended till the 15th of May here in New York. And it's kind of a weird reality. But I actually made notes for this walk because there were some things that I wanted to talk about. And I noticed some lessons learned. For those who don't know, I'm trying to catch my breath because I'm going up a hill. College Point, land of hills. Anyhow, church bells are ringing. So, but that's nice. Andy, my favorite fire escape, Daredevil, how are you? There's a long story there, but that's it's a funny story, and I've got the video. No. Anyhow, so as I was saying before, I got a little winded going uphill. I was in my office 2 blocks away from the World Trade Center when the planes hit. So, long story short, we came back to work the following Tuesday once they decided that our building was structurally sound. And flipping the camera a second. So, we had the benefit of having really smart management in the company that I was with, because they had crisis counselors in the office waiting for us when we returned to work. And it was one of the best things that they could do for us. So they worked with us. They met us all in a conference room. We went around a table and we all talked about, what we saw, what we heard, what we felt. And they debriefed us and they worked with us individually, one-on-one. And one of the important lessons that one of the most important things that they said that really stuck with me in all these years is that you may feel at times like you're going crazy, but you're not going crazy. It's what you're experiencing, I know, I had to write notes for this walk so I wouldn't forget stuff. But you feel like you're going crazy. You're forgetful. You walk into a room 6 times before you actually do well, that's normal for me. But you're not sleeping. You're oversleeping. You're not eating. You're overeating. Whatever. You're just totally out of sync. You've got excess adrenaline. You've got no adrenaline. And all of this, what they assured us is that while it feels like you're going crazy, you are not going crazy. That this is your body, your body's stress reaction, a normal stress reaction to a highly abnormal traumatic event. So if you feel like you're going crazy, you're not going crazy through this. Unless you were crazy beforehand, but that's another story. So I wanted to impart those words of wisdom for anybody who feels like they're going crazy right now. But I also noticed one of the things that I have to do for the most part is avoid the news. And because after 9/11, we were bombarded. 24/7. We were bombarded, hello Elizabeth, with news coverage. And so what I've learned to do over the years is either A, stay away from the news if it's something that I really can't do anything about, or B, switching hands for a second. That's not B, that's just what I was doing there. So pick 1 or 2 news sources that you trust and check in with them once in the morning, once at night, however is. I find for me, I have been not always diligently following, but following Governor Cuomo's press briefings every day. Or not every day. Some days I just don't feel like watching anything. But when I watch and I want to get informed, that's one of the sources that I go to. And even if you're not in New York State, I think listening to Governor Cuomo is, well, he's not, he doesn't sugarcoat anything. He's very realistic. He's not all la la, everything's gonna be fine, you know. He's like, it's gonna be tough, and this is what we gotta do, and we're tough, and we're New Yorkers, and you know, but he is very realistic, and without being alarmist, but he's also very reassuring that we will get through this. And I think that's really what people need to hear, and especially me. So if I'm listening for news, I go for the press briefing from Governor Cuomo. Find something that makes you laugh. For me, one of my go-to sources of laughter is Trevor Noah. And I don't catch the Daily Show on TV, but I do watch the clips on YouTube, and I know that when I'm watching Trevor Noah, that I will snort so loud with laughter at least once that I scare the cats. I'm guaranteed at least once to scare the cats because I'm laughing so hard. So yeah, so find something that makes you laugh. Listen to music. If you can get outside, like I'm getting outside today, get outside. Breathe some fresh air. Get away from your, you know, I'm very lucky. I've never been so thankful to live alone in my whole entire life. But this, I am really glad. Because otherwise I would be in an orange jumpsuit right now and somebody would be dead. So that's the other bits and pieces, words of wisdom. And there's also, like, I noticed that, like, it goes in cycles for me. Like, whenever something first hits, I go into this whole, like, super adrenaline, like, want to do something, information sharing, you know, all, and I'm, like, wired from it. And then that sort of levels out, as it has, like, within the last couple of weeks, where I sort of settle into a new normal, for lack of a better term. And then what I was finding myself in this past week is like the kind of burnt out, done with it kind of phase, where it's like, yeah, okay, they're having a live, you know, like live streams at first were like really fascinating to me. Oh, this is great. I can see a Broadway show. Okay. Oh, this. And then after a while, it becomes like there's so much going on. You feel like, I don't know, fear of missing out, FOMO, where, oh my God, if I don't watch this live stream, I'm not going to be like one of the cool kids or something. I don't know. So yeah. So now I'm like the concert yesterday, the whole big shindig. Which the bits and pieces that I tuned in for were great. I mean, I got to see that Keith Richards is still alive and was on TV and actually moving and playing the guitar, so this is good. I don't want to jinx him, but yeah, this is the biggest hill I'm going up today, I hope. I flip it around, but it's kind of boring scenery-wise. So, but it's like, there's now, everybody has jumped on that particular bandwagon. So what was originally like kind of cool has become like the new social obligation kind of thing. Something to keep up with, something. So I sort of kind of got a little burnt out this past week, and my information sharing went down the hole. I don't know. What do you think? Should I take this path and see where it leads? Yeah, I think I will. This way is Dollar Tree and White Point Shopping Center, which I really have no desire to go to right now. So I think I'm going to go down a hill. And I'm going to go down a hill in the street. So, but yeah, so I find like and I noticed that too, like with other situations, like Sandy and Katrina. And don't ever feel like you're not doing enough. Just staying home is doing enough. And we won't get on the subject of people who don't stay home and don't social distance, because that's a particularly strong pet peeve of mine. But yeah, so there's a cute ghost sign on it. Now, ghost signs, just so that you know what they are signs that were painted on buildings, like for advertisements or whatever, or to designate the business name from businesses that are like from obviously long ago. And I'm going to show you a really cool one. I don't know if I can zoom in on it. But see that right across the building where it's painted in? That is a ghost sign. That is awesome. So we have a few of these in the neighborhood. So yeah, so it's just like you spend so much time like doing, and then you get into this whole new normal. Like for me, I mean, aside from not being able to get my Doritos on a regular basis and having to, have a constant supply of toilet paper available, I am thankful I have a job. I am working from home 40 plus hours Monday through Friday. So in terms of my routine, it has not really changed. I still have to work. I still have to be, instead of in the city, I have to be at work and available at home. And I think I'm actually busier than I was in the office, but I don't have to deal with commuting back and forth on the number 7 train, which is a good thing. So I'm coming down to Palace Cove Park, and I'm not sure which way I'm going right now, because I'm not sure how well people are abiding by social distancing and facial coverings. So yeah. Hi, Guyan. Hi. I'm sorry, I'm a bit out of breath. I'm actually getting better at this multitasking shit, so this is good. And the selfie stick actually helps me hold the camera the right way. So now I have to decide, okay, I'm not hopping a fence. We can skip that idea. And this is the infamous back of Spa Castle. I have never been in Spa Castle. I have no desire to go into Spa Castle. I don't know. It's just kind of strange to me. So I am. I know I'm gonna have at least one hill going back. I know it, because this is what I always do to myself. But I did find something helpful, and it was just a sort of a really not planned discovery. I discovered, and I don't know if you could see it here, but dry shampoo actually works slightly for lightening dark roots and bleached blonde hair. So who knew? So let me show you something pretty. So we have a tree with lots of flowers. I'm waiting to drop the phone on my head. So isn't that pretty? Beautiful, right? So yeah, so I found out that if I spray the shit out of my roots with dry shampoo, it's not perfect, but it helps, and it won't ruin my hair. So I did yesterday. I took the press-on nails off. They actually, for the most part, they stayed for the better part of 2 weeks. I mean, occasionally one would pop off, but I had the glue available, so that was easy. And I'm trying to decide which set I want to put on for the next 2 weeks. But yeah, so this is really oh yeah, we have, look Look at all the gloves. We're gonna grow glove flowers this season. Gross. I mean, throw it in the garbage. I mean, seriously. Really? Oh, McDonald's. Yeah, I haven't had. I don't even know how long it's been. Not because of COVID, not because of Corona. I haven't had McDonald's in years. Occasionally, I get a craving. More so for the French fries than their burgers. I like Burger King burgers better than McDonald's, and I like McDonald's fries better than Burger King's. So, tough life, I know. So I am about 7 blocks away from home. Not bad. And if this person doesn't go away, I'm going to, I don't know what this guy's doing, but I'm going to go walking in the street. But so far, you know, the hill is up there. I see it. Dude, make up your... I moved this way so you would have room that way. But yeah, so that was alright. I mean, he was good. He's somebody who gets it, so we don't complain. So let me flip the camera around again. I'm getting better at this. Yay! And then we have somebody riding a bike. But it looks, I mean, it's really pretty out today. So I'm glad I got out early. And so I got up off my ass. I went outside. And I'm almost done with my walk. I got like 6 more blocks. Of course, about 3 of those blocks are uphill. Surprise. I must be getting better at this because I don't feel like Darth Vader this morning. A little bit, but not too bad. Usually by now I'm like, Luke, I am your father. That was impressive. So I would sing, but I might scare somebody. But people are actually being, look, I'm not going up that hill. I have in the past. But look how pretty it is outside. It was beautiful. And you hear the bird. Yep, that's a mockingbird. Good morning, bird. It's nice now because I'm outside, but like when you have one of those in your backyard and it's going on for hours and hours, you're not so happy about them. So welcome to my walk. Ooh, that's an interesting tree. It all looks so normal. And then this is normal for like 9:30, 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning. So I discovered that the laundromat is open if I need to drop off and pick up, which is good. I will confirm that they drop off and pick up, otherwise I may have to get stuck in the laundromat, but I'll do that in weird hours. Like 6 o'clock in the morning one day this week, or next week, depending on how far I can stretch it. It's not an urgency yet. When it's urgent, I'll go to the laundromat. My other option is to look into pickup and delivery service, which is my goal. And you hear the birds and the doves. And I see the hill ahead. I'm not running up that hill, that's for sure. But now I don't feel like a lazy slug anymore. because I have gotten some serious walking in today. Probably close to 1.5 miles, which, I mean, compared to what I normally do, probably isn't much, but it's more than I was going to do about not 25 minutes ago, maybe 45 minutes ago. So, but it all just looks so much like spring. I mean, it's just like so normal. Look at all the green and all the blue skies. The flowers on the trees. It's beautiful. The hill up ahead is not so beautiful, but I'll make it. It'll take me a few. I always do this. End of every walk, uphill. Every walk. Anybody who's watched the previous couple of weeks on Sundays knows every walk ends with a hill. Today is no exception. It's the same hill as last time. I'm switching hands because my left one's getting numb. It's falling asleep at the wheel here. So, okay, I'm trying to flip the camera back. Come on, camera. Hello. Oh, I hate the gloves. Are like such a pain in the ass with the camera. There we go. I'm back. Okay, selfie stick for the win. This would make things a lot easier as far as holding the camera and walking and talking. So that's good. Oh my goodness, this hill. Here's the hill. The hill that goes for 3 blocks. I'll get there. Because once I'm up this hill, I don't have to go up anymore. Oh, somebody's cutting their grass. Ooh. And we have some more pretty flowers. Aren't they pretty? Beautiful. Great for someone with allergies like me, too. But that's going to be another story. Well, look, we got, I don't know if you can see the flowers. Lots of flowers, lots of green. I'm underneath a flower tree. What's not to like, except when one spears you in the head. Oh, this is cool. Wait, you gotta see this. I gotta turn around for this. I gotta turn the camera around for this. That is awesome. That is amazing. That is great. Very, very cool. It's an old Dodge. I wouldn't have known that except I looked at the label, not the label, but you know what I mean. Very cool. So I'm almost at the top of the hill. I'm getting there. I'm breathing. I haven't fallen down yet. The face covering is still on. I'm gonna go out into the street. So yeah, we're coming to the end of the walk. I feel so much better for it. I feel even more better that the hill is done. And we are at the top of the hill. Yes! That You see all the way down to where those cars are down, way, way, way down there? That's part of what I just walked. So I don't feel so bad now. So now I'm going to cross the street and probably get hit by a car. No. Yeah, I had this nice healthy walk. Boom! That would not be funny. Good morning. How are you? Good, just finished my walk. Gotta get out of the house sometime, right? Well, that was, for anyone who's curious, that was Bob Lewis, College Point native, VFW, American Legion. I've known him for like a bazillion years, it feels like. It is about a bazillion years. It's probably around 30 years. Yeah, it's a long time. Not a bazillion years, but it's close. So yeah, so this is my block. I'm coming to my home. I'm coming to my gate. Then my landlady's up on the balcony. I'm not gonna film her. So I will see you. Let me flip this. Hello, flip, flip, flip. Stupid camera. Alright, I will see you all hopefully next Sunday. If the weather holds out, I'll go for another walk. It was a pleasure. Bye.